All right, so when it comes to establishing these inclusive norms, everyone has shared some really, really great things that I love. I want to talk about some things that are more conducive to the workplace for like communication with your team. So these things are really great for like, hey, everybody, let's come in, but let's think about how you interact with your team of people. So the first thing we recommend is to personalize your one-on-one approach. So that means we're going to meet each person where they are. Understanding one size does not fit all. And I will say that sometimes when we think about inclusivity, diversity, and equity, we're like, let's just throw this one thing at everybody. And that's not what we're talking about. What do individuals need? How are you going to find out what individuals need? You need to seek input from them, right? So you need to understand, maybe they need more feedback, maybe they need less, maybe they need to check in with you a little bit more. Maybe they prefer the mornings for their meetings when every single time you're having a meeting at the very end of work. Maybe they need a more establishing of the agenda. And I think when we think about DEI in terms of this one-on-one approach, that's exactly what equity is. And one-on-one might sound scary, right? Like every single person I need to support them with what they need, but it actually makes for a more efficient workplace. So we really recommend, hey, what does this one-on-one approach look like? This is what I want to do. Next, we want to understand how we can take the team approach to team meetings. So many times our team meetings are the exact same thing. Someone starts, usually the leader starts, we all say what we're supposed to say, great work, we move on, right? Maybe we mix things up, rotate the meeting times, some materials in advance, rotate who's doing the note-taking compared to who's actually leading the meeting. So we can mix up the format so that both our introverted people and our extroverted people can participate. And beyond just introvert and extrovert, maybe people with neurodiversity can participate in a better way as well. So we can really use our team meetings both as a get things done, but also as a time for brainstorming and reflection, because when you're all together, you can get a lot of really great work done. We also want to be mindful of some communication, how we're going to communicate with people. So one way we want to do that is making sure we're using people's correct name. Hey, this is actually the name I use. Can you call me by this name? Yes, I'll remember to use your correct name. On top of that, make sure I'm pronouncing the name correctly, right? And then if I am using she, her pronouns, I would love for you to actually use she, her pronouns, and making sure people's pronouns are shared when they feel comfortable doing so, and used when they want them to be used. Lastly on our list, we have group socializing. I love the tailgate. I think that was a great way to do the group socializing. We want to understand that it does not have to be just a coffee break or a happy hour, but really understanding how we can include everybody in activities, that they should vary in time, they should vary in beverage, right? I once had a coworker come with me to a bar for one of our group socializations, and I was like, why don't you come more often? And she was like, I don't drink. And I was like, oh, I see. You're paying a lot of money for a mocktail while everyone is drinking over here. I understand. The same thing happens when it's like, let's do a Saturday morning brunch. Love a brunch. Love a Saturday morning get together. Maybe y'all are doing a fall activity like hiking. But really, it's like, oh, man, I would love to come, but my kid has soccer on Saturday mornings, right? So just changing things up. Once again, understanding it's not going to be perfect for everybody, but you're making sure you can change things up so you can be the most inclusive as possible.